Good morning, Mark.
Good morning, Rob. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing very well. How have you been?
Doing great, doing great. You know, Rob, super grateful, right? We're staying on that theme of grateful.
Yes.
Practicing gratitude, and I want to give a shout out to your listeners, my friend. I am super, super grateful for your listeners. You know, as you know, we've been promoting our Toys for Tots drive.
Yes.
And it was extended last week, and you know, thanks to our Project 365 group, our charitable team, we exceeded all expectations. We collected a ridiculous amount of toys. And I want to share with you that a lot of them came from WATD listeners. And it was so amazing and beautiful because they would come up and they'd say, I heard it on the radio. Here we go. I want to be part of that. And you know, when we talked about the Amazon clause, right? When go ahead and just drop ship it straight to us. A lot of people put in the memo,
Yep.
WATD. And it was so gratifying because, you know, you don't know who we're talking to sometimes. And you're not sure if people are actually engaged. And wow, the outpouring of charity from these folks who are listening here. So folks, we love you. We thank you. We are super grateful for you. We appreciate you. And wow, you know, we are going together to put a lot of smiles on a lot of children's faces. And
That's what
you
it's
know,
all about.
isn't it? That's the best part of this season, and that's the feel good of this season, is that giving and being grateful and sharing, right? It's always feels better to give than to get, and you know, we're loving it.
It really does. And it's nice to know, and thank you to all those WATD listeners that took part and donated for Toys for Tots. That's great. It's good to hear that, Mark. And that's wonderful. And I think we all want kids to have toys on Christmas Day. It's very important.
It's super important. And, you know, for the listeners who brought them in and were so charitable, we thank you. But also to our referral partners and to our clients and to our residents in the local areas for coming up and helping us do this. It was really gratifying on Thursday to see the big box truck take those away and bring them on up to Boston. And now, like you said, we're going to put some smiles on some faces, which is, it's heartwarming, Rob. It really is.
It's some great news to start this segment
Yeah.
off.
Beautiful.
Toys for Tots, generous, grateful, gratitude. And you also wanted to thank the drivers.
Yes, you know, we see those folks working so very hard, and you know, we want everybody to pay attention to that because they are grinding it right now. And you know, a lot of them were dropping off the packages, but you know, we're seeing it. We could see it on their faces. You know, this is a really busy time for them. So, you know, recognize them, give them a little extra shout out, maybe a little tip, maybe some cookies and crackers and water, and leave something out for them and help them out because they're helping us out, right? This is the push to the holidays, right? People are stressed out, they're pushing to the holidays, and these folks, a lot of that weight lays on their shoulders as well. And you know, we want to give them a shout out and appreciate them for all that they're doing.
No, I mean, we're so used to living in the times that we live in, Mark, where we can almost get instantly anything we want or have access to almost anything we want. And sometimes we take that for granted, and it's there are a lot of people behind that make these things happen. So
that's right.
Time of the year, show all your service people. A little tip would be much appreciated, I imagine.
I think so. They're working so very hard around the clock to make sure that our holiday season goes smoothly, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. Okay, any more shout-outs we need to do, Mark? I want to make sure we get that in.
Yeah, we want to shout out the Marshfield Community Christmas. They did an amazing job again last week. And Merry All the Way, right? The folks on the Real Estate Coalition, they're doing the Merry All the Way again. The map is out. The voting is in. So go on to Facebook and Marshfield Merry All the Way. Vote for your favorite home that put the lights out and made it very festive. And that's going to the amazing program for McKinney-Vento for those folks that are experiencing homelessness. So shout out to our Marshfield real estate agents with their collaborative getting together. You know, separate companies, doesn't matter, one mission, right? One mission, and that's to help. And I would encourage anybody who's looking to work or purchase or sell, in Marshfield to be associated with one of those fine agents, those fine professionals.
And also the Boys and Girls Club of Marshfield, their free Polar Express is tomorrow
Awesome.
from 2 to 4. It's amazing. They put that on for free, and you just drive in there and you can take the kids through tomorrow.
Yeah, it's so great.
kinda
So
nice they
much
do
fun.
that.
Yeah. Boys and Girls Club is an amazing organization, too. So as we're thinking into that year end and the corporate giving and the personal giving and the tithings and all of that, those are wonderful organizations to be participating with.
A lot of great things to be happy about. So
Yeah.
that's some good news. And the end of the year, a lot of giving. Be generous and grateful.
Yes, sir.